Who would win in a fight between Thor and Zeus? These two king gods go head-to-head in an all-out brawl. One of Thor's most intense battles happened in Thor Par 126. It was 1966. The mighty Thor was going toe-to-toe with the king of Olympus, Zeus himself. Back then, Zeus wasn't the beer-swilling, womanizing party god that he is today. No. Back in the 60s, Zeus was a lot more like his classic Greek mythology counterpart, stern, stoic, and just the embodiment of raw power, and boy, did he prove it in this fight. Thor starts off strong, blasting Zeus with all his godly power, but Zeus just laughs it off and sends a bolt of lightning back at him. And that's how we know these two are fighting on equal power levels. Thor can tank Zeus's strongest attacks, and blasters can't take him out. So they're basically fighting each other to a standstill, and that's when Thor decides to up the ante. He takes Zeus's own power and uses it against him, literally. Thor grabs a hold of Zeus's Olympian garb and blasts him with his godly power. But Zeus isn't fazed by it. In fact, he welcomes it, embracing the power and using it to fuel his own attacks. And that's why Zeus is one of the most powerful gods in Marvel. He doesn't just have raw power like Thor. He has control over the very life force of the universe, the souls of all living beings. That kind of power is just too much for Thor to handle, and even the god of thunder knows it. That's why he calls for a truce and the two shake hands. Despite being two of the most powerful gods in Marvel, they come from completely different worlds, have completely different sets of power and values. But in the end, they find common ground, a mutual respect for one another. They may be enemies, but they're also kind of friends, too. Now, who do you think would win in a fight between Thor and Zeus? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more epic battles between gods and monsters, then be sure to subscribe. Because let's face it, there's nothing more entertaining than watching these immortal beings duke it out. And we've got plenty more of them in store for you. So don't miss out.